they people are thinking that they are going to stay doing online meetings and not do very many actual luncheon meetings, you know.
Yeah, or virtual meetings.
Yeah, it's way easier to do virtual coffee with somebody than it is to have to, for me, it takes me an hour to drive into Edmonton, then spend 2 hours at meetings, and then an hour to drive back home. That's 4 hours out of my day, right? And I don't mind doing that maybe once a month, but the rest of the time I can go to networking meetings online all over the place. I can be in Australia or wherever I want to be. So let's get back onto your LinkedIn. I want to show you a trick I've learned. And I'm recording this so that you can I can send it to you and you can see and remind yourself. So click on, you're going to your LinkedIn. Okay, and you're not in this group yet. So go to a group that you're already in. So see the groups on the left?
Yeah.
Just click one of those. No, are you in that one?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So go over to the right, see where it says see all? On the right side. And where all the connection pictures are.
Oh,
no, up at the
one?
top, up, no, above it. You just went past it.
Oh,
There,
this one?
it's right there, yeah. So click see all. Now, in that search bar up there where your cursor is flashing, type the letters AA. Just AA. And it could be uppercase or lowercase. And then it will automatically search. Look at this, see? And then click message by Aaron Owen. Click message. And say, hi, Aaron. And you need to put together a Word document that has a whole bunch of these already saved on it, so you can just copy and paste.
Yeah, because that was another question I was going to ask you about, saying to respond to messages or, stuff like that. So
yeah. So I have several different documents that I use that have Word, they're Word documents, and I've saved different phrases that I use on a regular basis when I'm reaching out to people and responding and things, and just say, hi, Aaron, comma, or exclamation mark, whichever you want to use, and go down there and say, I notice we're both in the same Art of Network Marketing group.
work market, that's the word I'm looking for.
And put a period there. Or exclamation mark. I use exclamation marks a lot to put more feeling into what I'm saying. And then just put a space and say, let's connect. Exclamation mark. And enter, and then just put your name, Trudy. And then hit send. But before you hit send, copy that. Copy that whole statement. You don't need to copy the hi, Aaron, but you can copy the rest of the statement. Copy that. And then open up a Word document.
what we call this, like LinkedIn intros?
Yeah, these are called requests to connect.
LinkedIn.
Requests to connect. And I have 5 different ones that I use. And so you can put number 1 beside that one, and then you can go down to the bottom of that one and put number 2 and so on. And then that way you can choose different ones all the time. And that's one thing LinkedIn looks for. They don't want to, so you don't want to look like you're a bot, that you use the same message all the time, because bots are usually programmed to use the same message. So if you change them, when you're inviting people to connect with you, if you change it every 5 or 6 messages, copy and paste a different message to send out for requesting to connect, then you don't look like a bot. Sometimes I'll only do 3 or 4, and then I'll change to a different request to connect. And then I'll do another maybe 6, and then I'll change, and I have different numbers as well. So that, because bots, when they're set up, they will do 10, 10, 10, 10, or 5, 5. They always are set to do even lots of numbers. So if you change the numbers so that you're sometimes you only do 3 with one invite, and then you change to another invite, and you do maybe 6 or 7, and then you change to another invite and you do 4. So you're changing the number all the time, and you keep them small, not big. Do you follow?
Okay. Yep.
So here's another invite. You can just, while you're on your Word document. You ready?
Yep.
I would say something like, hey, so-and-so, I see we're both in network marketing. We're both involved with network marketing. Let's connect. Really short and simple.
Sorry, I totally missed that. We are both in network marketing.
Yes. Or you can say involved with network marketing. Got that one?
Yep.
Okay, so here's number 3.
Yep.
It's great to meet you, exclamation mark. And then another sentence, let's join networks, exclamation mark, and always put your name at the bottom. I haven't been telling you that, but I just figured that's sort of like a given.
Let's join
networks. So save that document as whatever you want to call it. I hope you've saved that. So you've got 3 different ones now to start with, and then you can think of some other ones that you want to use, but just keep them short like that. Am I making sense?
Yep.
Cool. Okay. So do you want to click send on Aaron?
So I'm just thinking where I'm going to save this. I don't think
You don't need to say any more. You've got enough there.
yeah, no, but I'm trying to think where to save it. I thought I had.
Oh, to save your Word document.
Yeah.
So here's what I would do. I would set up a file that is called LinkedIn Turbochargers. Do you know how to set up files? You just click New File.
A file or folder there. I was putting in a folder.
Yeah, new folder. Yeah, new folder.
LinkedIn Turbochargers.
Yeah.
So send that one.
You just erased it. So right click and paste. Okay. And you need to click send at the bottom. Now watch, see the little blue icon that shows up?
Whereabouts?
On that same box where you were sent Aaron that message, right? The message has been sent like a regular message. And there's a blue icon there. Do not click on that blue icon. No, do not click on that blue icon, because what'll happen is a request, an official connection request will happen through LinkedIn. So if you don't click that blue icon, what happens is then Aaron receives that as a regular message, and LinkedIn does not count it as part of your 100 connections a week. So I'm inviting 70 to 80 people a day to connect doing this. And so now you just hit the X in the top right corner of that little box right above the blue icon.
Just X out.
Yeah, just close it. And go down to the next one and click message. We've got Aaron Snowell. Now go down where it says write message and say, hey, Aaron, or hi, Aaron. Comma. Sorry, I'm a kind of a stickler for punctuation and stuff because I'm an ex-legal secretary. Okay, yeah, and just paste it in, click send. Now the blue icon shows up. Do not click the blue icon, just click the X at the top. Yeah. And that way you bypass the LinkedIn algorithm, and that you will not go down as sending too many people a request to connect, because they receive that just as a regular message. So now you're going to get people responding to you, and you'll see when they respond, it'll say message accepted, message request accepted. And when you see that message request accepted, then you click on their profile and respond and say, thanks for accepting my message. So he hasn't responded yet, right? But when he does, then you have to send him a thanks for accepting your message. So that's another Word file that you want to set up. And that is going to be called thank you for connecting file. It takes a little bit of time to get them all set up, but once they're all set up, then I have them open across the bottom of my screen in Word. And I just click on the one that I need to use as I'm going through my daily processes. So on our daily processes, there are 5 things that you do. Number 1, you request to connect. So you invite people to connect with you. And number 2, you thank people for accepting messages and for connecting. And if they just accept your message, then I will say in my message, feel free to click the blue to click the connect button.
Say it again,
feel free to click the connect button. So I think of all these people just like we might all be in the same room. So Aaron, I've just sent him, oh, hey, Aaron, we're both in the group, right? The Art of Network Marketing group. Let's connect. And then I didn't hit the blue icon. Then he comes back and he accepts my message request. But I notice he hasn't actually connected yet. So then I respond back to him and say, oh, hi, Aaron. Thanks for accepting my message. Feel free to click the connect button. And then I leave it at that and wait to hear from him again. So you'll have a whole bunch of people you'll be doing this with, right? It won't be very many at first. It'll come slowly. And then, so you want to have a file, your request to connect, and then you want to have a file with a Word document where you're thanking them for connecting or thanking them for accepting the message. So there's a thank you file. And then the next thing you're doing is you're sending congratulations to people. And you'll probably notice in your notifications tab that there'll be notice, here's Joe Poperhusky, congratulate Joe Poperhusky on his new job or something like that, right? And you find lots of those in your notifications tab. Also, birthday notices will come through there. And it'll say, send happy birthday notices to all these people. And so that's another file that you'll set up in Word, is a happy birthday greeting. Okay, so that's 3. And number 4 is there will be a file that you're going to set up for endorsements. So you're going to endorse these people.
So who are you endorsing? The people who made a connection with you?
Yeah, the people that connected with you. So you endorse people every day, but that builds up. At first, you don't endorse people. You don't start endorsing them until about, I'd say between 5 days and a week after you've connected with them. Then you start endorsing them. And we'll walk through that. That's one of the things we learn in my program, is how to endorse people. So number 1, you invite people to connect. Number 2, you thank them for connecting and for accepting messages. And number 3, you give them congratulations. You send congrats. And number 4, you endorse them. Because when people get endorsed, when you get endorsed on LinkedIn, because those are keywords, those skills that they're listed on their profiles, they speak to the search engines on LinkedIn. So when you get endorsed, then the search engines on LinkedIn show you to more people. And so you're doing them a favor by endorsing them. Okay. And then number 5, you notice in your notifications, profile views, right? You remember seeing those?
Yeah.
Notifications tab. Click on notifications right now. 3 minutes, I gotta go. So click on notifications. And now it says see all views. See there where it says see all views?
Oh, yeah.
So you click on that. And so I viewed your profile. So you can send me a message that says, hey, thanks for stopping by to visit. Right? And you can say other things like on each of these messages, you can say, thanks for stopping by to visit. I noticed that you do da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's hop on a call. So now the next question is, do you have your electronic calendar set up?
No, that's something I'm going to work on this week because that was it. So I just done nothing this week.
Very, very important. So use Calendly, Calendly. It's free.
Yeah.
And you can set up your electronic calendar, and then because we're building the relationship online, but real business gets done face to face. So we've got to get them offline to our own private face to face virtual coffee.
Yeah.
Okay. Do not go on premium. You're going to get invites from LinkedIn to go on premium. Try it free for a month. Do not do that. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Stay on the free. You don't need the premium.
Okay, then.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I look forward to recording and getting some of that work done and then getting Calendly set up this week.
Okay.
Okay,
awesome.
Thanks, Christine.
And I hope you get better soon.
Yeah, one foot in front of the other.